Former President Donald Trump this week, we learned, now owes $5 million to a woman after he was found liable to sexual abuse and defamation.
And Jean Carroll, who says she was raped by Trump in 1996, could not have brought her suit against the former president if it wasn't for new laws in New York. Maine recently made a similar change to an existing law allowing survivors of child sexual assault to seek justice decades later. News Center Maine's Jack Mulmet explains.
This woman, I don't know her. I never met her. I have no idea who she is.
The former president claims he doesn't know her, but a jury on Monday ruled that he does have to pay out $5 million to journalist Jean Carroll for sexually assaulting her back in 1996 and then defaming her when she came forward with her allegations.
Court case can be really important for sort of being able to speak out publicly and hold somebody who caused you harm accountable.
Melissa Martin with the Maine Coalition Against Sexual Assault says it can take a long time for someone to gather the courage and the confidence to report something like sexual assault. She says that most people who are assaulted as kids usually don't come forward to report it until they're in their 50s.
I think as more people come forward, it's also increasingly common that somebody is close to somebody who has experienced child sexual assault.
Here in Maine, new state laws eliminating the statute of limitations to report sexual crimes and abuse has led to a slew of civil lawsuits, most of them brought against the Roman Catholic Diocese of Portland.
I'm doing it for all the other victims' children in their hearts that still cannot come forward.
It has always been unacceptable, but now it's finally more acceptable to talk about it.
Cumberland County District Attorney Jackie Sartoris says lifting the statute of limitations to incidents that happened decades ago can inspire more survivors to come forward.
Something happens the moment you decide to tell your story. Something happens the moment you decide to meet with law enforcement, to take action, to not simply be in the position any longer of being a victim.
The Catholic Church in Maine saw 6 new lawsuits filed in the month of March alone. Berman & Simmons is the law firm handling a lot of these suits. It says hundreds of survivors have come forward, quote, "The new law has given survivors help, healing, and hope." It goes on to say, "We hope all Maine churches, summer camps, and sports organizations rebuild consumer confidence by taking full responsibility for enabling harm and following stronger abuse prevention practices." And there's little doubt that as more survivors of abuse gather the courage, more lawsuits will likely be filled. In Portland, Jack Mulmet, News Center, Maine.